Hello and welcome. Today we're trying a new camera setup, so we'll see how it works out. My monitor is now down here, so hopefully I can look at you guys and not look at the monitor too much. So anyway, that's why things might look a little bit different. Today I wanted to do a video and I wanted to, as you can see that by the thumbnail, I wanted to see how things really make a difference, right? So all I've done is wash my face. And what I want to do is I want to go step by step through my routine and do every single step that I can possibly do to try to, on half of my face, to try and see how much of a difference it actually makes. Because I wonder this on a daily basis. I'm like, okay, well, why do we go through all of this like hassle if it really doesn't make that much of a difference? So all I've done is wash my face. So my face is a little dry. So we're going to start out with a little moisturizer. All my products are probably going to be disgusting and gross, but I use the, let's see if it'll focus. I use the Lala Retro Whipped Cream. This is the Drunk Elephant. I usually do one pump. See, this is going to be tough for me not to screw this up. Half a pump on, I'm going to do this side of my face is going to be the side that I work on. This is more difficult than I thought it was going to be to only do one side of my face, especially with no mirror. Let me see if I can set this mirror up so I can. So I kind of want to stop in each step and see what the difference is. Obviously, this side of my face, I don't know what it is, but as I get older, I feel like my skin is more sensitive. Like, look at this eye. Just from rubbing lotion on it, it's all red. Like, what is that? Okay. So then, oh, you know what I don't have? I need to go grab it. So most of these products I have talked about before, but this is the sunscreen that I use. It's the Super Goop Daily Dose Hydroceramide Boost SPF. So it's a sunscreen oil. So we're just going to take two little drops, because I usually do just a couple drops for my whole face. And we're just going to apply this. Now I have combo skin, so I like a lot of moisture. Like, I like to add a lot of moisture, and then you'll see I'll do a matte primer because my skin is very dry and oily at the same time. So I feel like I have to add moisture, and then I just want just one more little drop. I just got oil on my monitor. It's great. So I feel like I have to add a lot of moisture in and then kind of try to mattify it down. Otherwise, my face looks super crusty and not cute. This stuff does smell bad, but you get used to it. Like, at this point, the smell doesn't even bother me. But when I first started using it, it was like, bleh, gross. Okay, so we've moisturized, we put on sunscreen, probably not much of a difference, right? Okay, so the next step we use is this Smashbox Oil Control mattifying primer. So it's a Smashbox Photo Finish Control mattifying primer, salicylic acid silkscreen complex. So this is a matte. This is a new primer. It's very expensive. It's $42 for this tube, which I think is kind of crazy. But this is their new primer that's matte. It's not overly matte. It's not overly silicone-y. Like, it's not going to fill in your pores at all, but it does help keep you matte. And I like the salicylic acid because my skin is so sensitive. I'm almost out. I bought a new tube, but I probably should have used that for the video. We're gonna just squeeze out a little bit. There we go. And you don't need much of this product, but so I do have acne prone skin, and so I do like that salicylic acid in there. And so, like I said, my skin is combo, so I like to, we're gonna do just a little bit more. My skin is combo, so I like to add a lot of moisture, and then I like to kind of try to control the oils, right? So we're gonna do this to this side of the face. And this stuff really kind of like helps blur a little bit. Like, it doesn't blur the pores, but it just like softens everything. And I put on that oil, so I like to put something on top of the oil so it's not so oily. Okay, so what do we think so far? Yeah, I don't know if we're making any progress. I don't know if you guys can see, but this stuff really does. Like, if you just did moisturizer in this, like, it does like help like kind of make the face look a little bit better. So our next step is going to be concealer. So we're going to use the Morphe 2 concealer. You know, this is my favorite concealer. I haven't found anything to absolutely beat it yet. I do like the Almay concealer that, and this is in shade Peak of Sand. I do like the Almay concealer that I tried that's supposed to help with blemishes. But this one by far is my favorite. So we're just going to do 2 dots and then blend it out. And I'm back to using my Morphe G36 because it's just so easy. See, now we're starting to make a little bit of progress, I think. Let's try to cover up some of these blemishes a little bit. We're just gonna press it into the skin. Hopefully this video turns out okay, because I'm looking over here a lot, I'm looking down here a lot, I'm not looking at the camera a lot. My other setup, with the camera and the monitor were like right by each other, so it made it a little bit easier to work with. I'm gonna do just a little bit more on this one. It's also hard to do what you're trying to do with a mirror that's so far away. Like, it's so much easier if you're just in the bathroom and you're just like boop, 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 like doing it. But trying to talk and do it on here at the same time is like a little bit more challenging. Okay, so what do we think? I think we're making like a little bit of progress on the face looking just a little bit better. Now, normally I would do this and this, like all these steps up to this point and then probably be done. But today we're gonna do the full meal deal. We're gonna do a powder foundation on top to really try to amp it up and see if we can have a difference, see the difference. So today we're going to use the Turn Up the Base Versatile Foundation Powder in medium 5. This is Patrick Starr's One Size line. I do like this powder. I do like this compact because it doesn't have a sponge. This is the shade that I use. Apparently it's Patrick's shade. So we're just going to dip in lightly and then just tap it around the face. And I try to use a light hand with this because I used to really like grind it into my skin. And I feel like the less is more approach is a lot better. You know what I mean? I say that less is more and then I start caking it on. All right, well, what do we think? We got half and half. I'm wondering if this new camera is gonna pick it up, but so the undone side, so blemishes, redness in here, and then done side. So like blemishes are not gone, but they're faded. I like a more natural look. Now, something that I have just been trying recently is trying setting spray. So I'm not very well versed in setting spray. So I picked up the Wet n Wild Rose Focus setting spray. It's supposed to be a prepper, a fixer, and a refresher. I don't know if this helps or not, but we're gonna try. So we're gonna cover half the face. It smells good. Just press this into the skin. All right, so the finished look, what do we think? All my steps, some new products. I do really like the way that this smells. This is something brand new that I'm using. I haven't used a powdered foundation in a while. I definitely like the way that this looks. What do you guys think? You know, things are toned down a little bit, but it's not like completely gone, which is the look that I go for. Like there's still some redness up here in my crease, but like I don't like a cakey, you know, concealer on my lid to make it like crusty and make it clockable. I just like to look refreshed. So what do you guys think? Do I look refreshed? I'm gonna be editing this video and be like, hell no, I don't look good at all. We're not uploading this. Like, what are you thinking going out of the house like that? Okay, so here's the fully completed look with everything done on both sides. What do you guys think? The finished product. Yeah, I just wanted to do something a little bit different than the reviews, so I came up with this idea. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me in the comments below what products you think that I should use or I should check out for like a light refresh look. You know, I don't like a heavy foundation, all that kind of stuff, so I would be happy to try out new things that would make my routine even better. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this kind of creative experience. And if you need any real estate help in the Denver metro area or Colorado, I am your man. I can help you with apartment leasing downtown. I can help you with buying. I can help you with selling. I can help you with it all. I can just be a reference. I'm a Colorado native, so I can answer any questions about neighborhoods or just restaurants, all that kind of stuff if you're coming to visit. I would love to help out. All my contact information is down below. Please feel free to reach out. Thank you again so much for joining me, and I will check you on the next one. Bye.